pitchers next on MLB Network. Here's Eric Young Jr. now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco, center fielder number 10, Eric Young Jr.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second here tonight.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Munoz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Joe Panik. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So striding in, Brandon Belt. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
On the run is Smith. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Malik.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
J.T. Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, 2 down now.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Smith racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. So stepping in, Stephen Dugan. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now at the plate, Tyler Skaggs. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Striding in once again, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Joe Panik, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
He'll go to Scope at second for the... Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, a double play. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Muncy will put this one away. And ready for another chance, Max Muncy. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. There's a sinker that is way inside for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Munoz backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Aguilar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag. Here's Jonathan Scope now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Panic ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. The pitcher, Chase Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch, and that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Pitch inside, the throw, and try as stepping up to the plate, Stephen Dugan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Stephen Dugan.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Tyler Skaggs. He reached on a single in his first try. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Line drive to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Standing in, Malik Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate, JT Realmuto, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Panic's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Here comes the first pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. Matt Chapman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of
a swing and a miss. That retires. Ready for another shot now, Eric Young Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Alan Henson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Second baseman, Joe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson on the move. And they can't run it down. 2 out with the man at first. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Settling in now, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yonder Alonso.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Leon has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Jonathan Scope.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Munoz.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. In now, Chase Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a look over to first. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Looped over toward first. And a close play at second, but the throw... Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Dugan. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Liner toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Number 5, Sandy Leon.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Digging in once again, Malik Smith. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he will strike him out. Ready once again, Tyler Skaggs. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, Tyler Skaggs.
Back up the middle, Munoz up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit out towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Alan Hansen the next to bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
2-2, here it is. And I think the threat of the stolen base got to him there as a balk has been called, and that'll move him up to second base anyway. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Smith comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Joe Panik. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Corey Knebel will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 86.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Inside looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thought twice about the plate, but now he'll go to third. And he is in there. At the plate, Max Muncy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Back up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a ball 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dugan moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To short. Munoz is right there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Stephen Dugan. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Ready now. Jonathan Scope. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Belt ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box, Corey Knebel. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. John Jay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hansen will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Now at the plate, Malik Smith. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muncy. Dan Jennings enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Matt Duffy will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Ahmad Rosario. And he may have been a little rattled by the threat of a stolen base as a balk has been called, and that'll move the runner to second after all. Lays off 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Young is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Joe Panik. He's working on a 3-hit. Pablo Sandoval will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Jacob Barnes enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, and you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Brandon Belt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Saladino scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Will Smith
now pitching for
stepping up to the plate. JT Realmuto.
Will
in there for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now a bunt attempt here. Well, that kicks foul at the last moment. In is Christian Yelich. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Corey Dickerson is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are set for We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he's safe. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. And it's gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Yelich is there, and he'll make Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Malik Smith.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit toward the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez from shallow right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Robbie Grossman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, number 39. He stands in for the first time in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope's able to get there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gorky Hernandez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. A little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to strike.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Left fielder.
Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Too high, 1-0. 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Yonder Alonso. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So striding in, Vince Velasquez. 9-1-2 due up. Hey now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Yelich shading to his right. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Dickerson is there. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Orlando.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to. You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Punt attempt misses. The throw down. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And he is out on the tag. So stepping in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Bats. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Smith, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Freeman will head to second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now batting, number 39. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alonso ranging into shallow right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Smith in pursuit, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Ready for another chance, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The tag got him. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Matt Chapman, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Gorkys Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gorkys Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Waiting on it is Smith.
One away. In now, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And a full count now, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Smith racing back. He's there to track it down. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
The next 0-2. Line drive to left. Grossman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Velasquez just to the right of the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Right fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. but this will be fouled. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning from the stretch. And that's in there. Base hit. Betts rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 39. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in to try it again, Gorkys Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Smith has a beat on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Danny Duffy.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Jairo Munoz is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that misses inside 1-0. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grossman on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball, called strike 3. And Taylor Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Taylor Williams.
Vince Velasquez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Bounce to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Don't want to forget about him. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. Gregorius scores. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2. Here's Robbie Grossman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Alonso ranges to his right, and he will dive on the base. Digging in now, Christian Yelich. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Christian.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hot shot to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Swings through the slider there.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Slider whiffed on first. At the plate, number 39. He'll start us off in the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter,
Jacob Barnes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
now pitching for the Brewers.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a looper to left. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Didi Gregorius. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smith ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Mookie Betts. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Smith ranging back at the track. He gets there, but he missed it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Robbie Grossman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 0-1, here it comes. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-2, here it comes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scope has it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. In now, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. At third, Arenado scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Jacob Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 39. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
39.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gorkys Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Realmuto reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's outnumbered. Standing in, Malik Smith. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone, they're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. JT Realmuto is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.